Good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. I am back with a new journal today. This size, I think I've made one or two this size. This one is 8 3/4 inches tall and just under 4 inches wide. It has a 2 1/4 inch spine. And I'm just loving this cover. It's going to take me a minute to remember where I got that image. You know, my memory. I left all the tails hanging out, and they're really easy to clip off if you don't, the person that gets this, if you don't like that, just take your scissors and trim them right off. This one, for the first time, I finally tipped in end pages. Isn't that pretty? I love that. So, I've done it once, so I'll be doing it many more times. Really, really fun. And I also put a title page, and this page and this page, both I got from Nick. Just love those, both of those. Here's a vintage book page. And here's a piece of vintage leather, and leather. Lord have mercy. Ledger paper, and it was real brittle, so I had to put some washi there to sturdy it up a bit. Here's a copy of a vintage receipt clipped on there. Some parchment paper. Here's an envelope. There's a tiny little rusty safety pin there, and this has a magnet closure on it. Inside is just a piece of tea-stained little ledger sheet in there. There's not a lot in this. It's a little bit on the plain side. Lots of room for writing. A bunch of sewn on pieces, collage pages, vintage book pages. Here's some more vintage ledger. There's a piece of ledger there with a little tag in the pocket. Some more sewing. A little number code. This is some fun little tape that I got. Some digital stamping. Another pocket with a tag and a piece, leftover piece from the end pages there. These are some cool sticky notes that I got. These are from Cavallini Paper Company. Little ledger sticky notes. There's an Amazon link down below to these if you guys want to look at those. Some more vintage book page. Aren't these pretty? Here's a page out of an old railroad book. This is a page out of a notary book that I tea-stained. Thought that was cool. Some more parchment. This is one of those receipts from the 1800s that I have. That's a little, oh, that's going to be a tag. Need to finish that. Oops. That'll be a surprise. Just when I thought I was done. It's the other side of that notary page. Got some sewing. Quote there. Another collage page. It's got a little coin envelope and a little tag. Page out of an old typewriter book. It's the other side of that ledger page there. This one's got a fold out. And the typing page. So pretty. An Edith Holden page. There's another one of those sticky notes. And a number code. And another pretty page. That one's sewn on, and I just made a little tuck there. It's one of the Tim Holtz photo cards. Some onion skin in the middle of this one. It's just just a little clip with a music note tucked in. There's a little tuck spot here with some sewing. Some fabric sewn on that Edith Holden page. Ooh. It's from an old math book. This is a vintage check. This is a real check from 1927. So what's left of a ledger page sewn on there with a little tuck spot. And this one folds out. And in this tuck is a larger coin envelope. And the other side of that page from the end paper. I just clipped on a Ex-Libris plate there if you wanted to put it in the back. And there's the back. This is about 170 pages. It's a chunky little guy, but so cute. Anyway, guys, this will be going up in the Etsy store here shortly today. And I hope you enjoyed this flip through. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.